guys, welcome back to my channel. It's definitely been a minute since you've seen me last, but now that fall's here, I definitely wanted to get on top of some fall videos because it is the best season. So I know that I am working on some content to hopefully put out, trying to figure out some ideas, so keep your eyes open for that. I definitely wanted to start creating my own fall bucket list. I definitely have a tendency to make these every single year. I make them super early so I can plan it out with family and friends, and people can get time off of work. I can get time off of work. So I thought I would share some of my fall bucket list with you guys, and hopefully you get some inspiration from it to have the best fall ever. Okay, literally I just type up everything in notes. And I even put cute little emojis. You can't really see from the focus. Yikes. Okay. First thing is apple picking. I definitely try and make sure that we get cute pictures and bring a ladder because best ones are up top from what I've noticed. Maybe it's just because they look better when you can't reach them. Bonfire. I personally usually go to bonfires, but even hosting a bonfire and having people over and stuff like that, I'm usually the one that brings the snacks or like picks up the food. So anything in regards to that. Fall baking. So usually I'll make a Pinterest board every year for my fall baking ideas. I think I usually do like baked apples, like all that fun stuff. There was one that we did last year, it was really good. I think it was apple strudel. I can't remember, but I love baking, or trying to act like I can bake in the fall time, or trying to do all these new things, but then you really end up being stressed out because it's like 2/14 of every single ingredient and it ends up being so expensive, but it's so worth it. Movie marathons. So whatever your cup of tea is, like in high school I used to love watching like the Twilight movies. That's like kind of fallish. Maze Runners, more like on the action side. Some people, Harry Potter's their cup of tea, but like it's fun to do like a little watch party and like you get your snacks in the same theme. It is so magical. So magical. I'm not really like a scary movie type of person, but some people love to watch horror movies, especially around this time. But for me, Halloween's not really my thing. It just never has been. So my fall bucket list is a little different because it's not like costumes or anything, but whatever it is that gets you happy, you go for it. Fall playlist. So I definitely love to I make playlists on Spotify based off of like moods and stuff like that, like feels playlists and stuff like that. But I also love to make a playlist that I listen to every season, because then when you look back at what you were listening to, like for me, they're labeled like spring 2019. And like sometimes I'll go back and listen to it and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so good to like think of the memories that I had that were attached to those songs. So I definitely love like a good fall playlist. There is one that I found on here. Usually I like to make them, but I kind of base it off other ones because no artist really writes fall songs, which I kind of take personal, but I'm sure it's hard. There's one that I listen to. So far, the best fall playlist that I have found is on Spotify. It's called Fall Vibes 2021. I don't know if you can you can't really tell, but it's like a road with leaves falling. It's elite. It's elite. I definitely was gonna make my own. I might base it off of some of these, but I definitely am a chill vibe in the fall. So I love this. I'm definitely gonna be listening to a lot of Taylor Swift, Evermore, and Folklore. It's too good. It's too good to not listen to. Fall pictures. I usually like to go to, oh, I skipped over one. The pumpkin patch. I definitely like to go to these with my friends, and this kind of intertwines with my other one, which is fall pictures. I definitely try and make sure that like among some of these different things, I try and get pictures orchestrated with my friends, so I can take cute pictures for Instagram and everything. And yeah, fall drives. I definitely love this on like a Sunday or Saturday like afternoon, and just driving and getting lost and having a good playlist like this fall playlist. Going to the farmer's market. Farmer's market where I live in upstate New York is like, I'm pretty sure it's all year round, but I love going in the fall time. And it's funny because my favorite thing to get are the sugared almonds, like the candied almonds. So good. Book club. Actually, you can join one or start one. I've also seen that they have on TikTok, they have like virtual ones, which is awesome. I think it's so cool that people have that. But one of my friends actually just started a book club, so I'm excited because the very first one is late September. So the book that my book club's gonna be reading is called People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. But yeah, it's still kind of like a summary read and it's more of a romance, but being that it's the end of September, we're gonna start our fall book in October. Make a blanket. I actually made this really thick knit blanket. I actually made this really thick knit. I actually made this thick knit blanket. I've made multiple for I made one for my mom, I made one for my boyfriend. You literally just get it from Michael's, and I think that there's a YouTube video, I'll link it down below, but basically you just do it with your fingers, and it's basically, it's kind of like braiding, it's really easy, you just make loops through everything. My parents are walking in and they're watching me. That's not awkward. Switch up your phone layout, like change your wallpaper, change your widgets. This is what mine looks like. This is what my home screen looks like. Sorry, I clearly picked an awful time to film. The sun has already been setting and now my family is inside of the house and my dog is really loud, so I was like, I'm just gonna go to my car. It's a lot easier. But this video is inconsistent and it shows. Okay, the next thing on the list is kind of like out there and it doesn't, technically you can do it at all times of year. But random acts of kindness, something good to practice, to do at all times, and it's always good to just bless someone else in their day, and you don't know what anyone else is going through, and like when you can, like just bless the person behind you in the drive-thru. Buying fall candles and soaps. I'm definitely a Bath & Body Works advocate. That's all I get. Hopefully you'll be seeing me upload a fall haul. I'm so ecstatic. But yeah, it definitely makes the whole vibe cozy. And the last thing that I have on my list is fall shopping. Clearly, none of these are really like necessities. They're just ideas and things that I like to do every year. But I love getting a couple like new fall pieces, like or fall wardrobe. Clearly I can't afford to get a fall wardrobe every single year. But I do like to go on Pinterest and make a board and find some inspiration and try and switch up my style. And it's fun to just freshen it up and you have a new start. And my favorite part of this whole process is if you do your bucket list in notes, there is an option at the top right. You press the top 3 dots. You can click share note and you invite anyone that you want to complete that bucket list with. Usually I do it with my friends or my boyfriend or my family. Clearly not all in the same one, but usually that's what I do, and it's nice because we can put dates next to it or write in like, are you available for this date? And we get to mark them off, and you can also upload pictures into the note. It's honestly the best thing ever to share the note because then someone else is keeping you accountable. But if you're also going to do most of the solo, you keep it to yourself. These are all great options. But yeah, again, this video was all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed it. I've missed filming, I've missed making content, so hopefully you'll see me more often, even though I say that at the end of every single video. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and make sure to check out my socials. I'll link them down below, and hopefully I'll talk with you guys soon. Bye guys!